Have you ever had one of those days? You know the kind. The sun is shining, your coffee tastes just right, and you think, yep, today is going to be a good day. That was me. I was cruising along, life neatly packed into little organized boxes, career, relationships, future plans. Everything was exactly where it was supposed to be. I had a map, and I was following it to the letter. But here's a little secret life doesn't tell you. Sometimes it has a completely different map in mind for you. My good day started like any other Tuesday. I woke up, went for a run, and sat down at my desk, ready to tackle a mountain of emails. I was working on a huge project, the kind of thing that could define a career. I'd poured months of my life into it, sacrificing weekends and sleep. This project was my baby. Around a.m., an email popped up from my boss. The subject line was simple, urgent meeting. I didn't think much of it. Maybe he wanted a progress update. I grabbed my notepad and walked into his office with a smile. That smile didn't last long. The air in the room was heavy, and my boss, usually so cheerful, couldn't look me in the eye. He started talking about restructuring, budget cuts, and difficult decisions. It was all corporate jargon, but the message was crystal clear. My project, my career-defining baby, was being canceled, and with it, my position was being eliminated. Just like that, in the span of a 5-minute conversation, one of my biggest, most carefully organized boxes had been tossed out the window. I walked out of that office in a daze. It felt like I was watching a movie of someone else's life. I went back to my desk, packed up my things in a cardboard box, how clutch, right, and said my goodbyes. The whole time, a single thought echoed in my head: what now? My map was gone. The path I had been so sure of had vanished, and I was standing at the edge of a cliff with no idea where to go. The world as I knew it had been completely and utterly turned upside down. Driving home, I expected to feel devastated, angry, or panicked. And don't get me wrong, a little bit of that was there. But underneath it all, a strange and unexpected feeling started to bubble up: relief. For the first time in years, I had no plan, no deadlines, no expectations. The pressure that had been building for so long had just released. I was terrified, yes, but I was also free. It was like standing in the rubble of an old building, realizing you can now build whatever you want in its place. That day was the end of the life I thought I wanted, but it was the beginning of the life I was meant to live. It taught me that sometimes the most terrifying moments are actually doorways to incredible opportunities. Losing that job forced me to reevaluate everything. What did I truly want to do? Not what my resume said I should do, but what my heart was quietly whispering. That upside-down day set me on a new path, one filled with more passion, more purpose, and more joy than I ever could have imagined. It was the day I stopped following the map and started drawing my own. So if you ever find your world turned upside down, take a deep breath. It might just be the best thing that ever happened to you. Thanks for listening to my story. If it resonated with you, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.